tried to be like super organized today. We're doing something a little different. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube. And if you want any instructions on how to tip and how to do grab some merchandise or anything like that, just go to my homepage. But thank you so much for joining me. I've been sending messages out to everyone saying, come hang out. Steve's got some... That's me. Sorry about that. Alright. We have Rebecca Lee Nye. Hey, beautiful girl. John Burgoyne. My dad is online today. And Chris. Oh my gosh, Chris. How you doing, mate? I've been meaning to message you. You've been on my mind. Don, Stephanie Mason, Kerry. Oh my gosh, you guys are so great. Alright. I see everyone's tuning in from Facebook right now. My YouTube friends, come on over to Facebook if you want to be part of the conversation. So this is a song from my next record that I'm about to release soon. This is called Sirens. Strike a match to a heart in the middle of the night. Wake me up in the dark with your mouth on mine. Your hands are searching for me beneath the sheets. Saying I don't want to sleep. Pull me close enough to feel your breath. Trace your fingers down the back of my neck. My body is aching for you to tell me when. Take me where I never been. Touch my bare skin. I'm burning. Can't feel the glow. Oh, touch your eyes. I can't help fight it. Maybe I'm losing control. I'm on fire, fire, burning up with desire. I got smoke in my eyes, but you make it so hot. Set my sirens. Watch the flames dance higher, the closer we get. Cast a shadow on the wall of a naked silhouette. You're so intoxicating, I can barely breathe. That's what you do. Touch my bare skin, I'm burning. Can't feel the glow. Oh, touch your eyes, I can't hide it. Maybe I'm losing control. I'm on fire, fire. Burning up with desire. I got smoke in my eyes. She makes so hot. Set my sirens. 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 You make it so hot. Touching my bare skin. I'm burning, I can feel the glow. Oh, temperature rise, I can't help hide it. Baby, I'm losing control. I'm on fire, fire, burning up with desire. I got smoke in my eyes, but she makes it so hot, you make it so hot. I'm on fire, fire, drenched with sweat and desire. I got smoke in my eyes, but you make it so hot. Setting up sirens, sirens, setting up sirens. You make it so hot, you make it so hot. Oh, well, hey guys, I see a lot of people are tuned in now. Okay, Don is messaging on YouTube, which is really cool. He's my first YouTube messenger. But then he says watching on Facebook and here. You're watching both places. Well, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everyone who tuned in on Wednesday. As of Wednesday, I'm now unemployed. All of my gigs have been cancelled, and for the, I don't know when they'll come back again. And also, the one thing I've really learned since moving to America is like I kind of feel like there's always something that always happens and you have to fight your way through every single time. And so one thing that I wanted to do is that like I know that I'm not in this alone, and a lot of musicians and a lot of other people from other industries are really struggling right now, and the only thing I know how to do is sing through it and to try and bring some hope. This really sucks, but I think we can all do it together and try and have some fun in lockdown. My boyfriend Steve and I and our German Shepherd are in a 700 square foot apartment, and we go outside to walk Eli, and we haven't left. This is the first day I've put makeup on in a while. Marcus from Memphis, hey mate, how are ya? I also want to do a big shout out to those who put a tip in my tip bucket last week. Honestly, I had tips ranging from $3 all the way through to $200. So Dean Turnbull, you are a legend. Thank you so much for putting some money in my tip bucket. We've got Jeffrey Sis, you're a legend. So good to see you online. Thank you so much, mate. Martin Turner, we've got Paul Sun, Howard. Now, Howard, I can't say your name, and you were so sweet. You put like 2 tip bucks in there, 2 tips in, and then you purchased some product online. Kaufman, I think I got it right. Paul Nunn, Jeffrey Tucker, Julian Lynch, Don Usada. I can't say your name, Don, and I'm so sorry. He's watching on both. He's the guy that's watching on YouTube and Facebook. And also Carrie Ann Ellis. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are putting money in my tip bucket, I'm going to keep checking my PayPal so I can do a shout out to you guys. It means so much. But I'm going to just kick off and sing another song. Before we start, can you all share? Can you share this feed to your Facebook? That would mean the world. Little gestures like that can really make a big impact in my life right now, my livelihood. I also had a cup of tea, which is sitting over there, and I'm going to go get it. Oh, if I can. All right. So I moved to Nashville 3 years ago, and this is going to be my next song that I release, and I hopefully will release it in a few months, depending on how this goes. Oh, Jules, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Susan Rowland said, reverb. Do you mean you want some reverb? We're having audio. This is the best we've got for audio right now, but I'm going to come back live on Wednesday, and hopefully we'll have a little bit more audio ability. Steve's shaking his head. This is the second time we've done a multi-camera broadcast, so we're still learning. Do you know Carrie Ellis? Oh, Carrie Armstrong. And oh my gosh, Carrie, you have so many aliases. I just got a notification from Venmo, Christina, $100. Oh my gosh, we love you all the way from Minnesota. You now have, oh my gosh, from my Minnesota girls. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Christina, if you want to hear a song, don't be shy. I'd love to sing you a song. Replying to Harry Andrews. Sorry, Paul. Okay. There's lots of comments going on here, and I love it. And makes friends with the other people that are commenting too, so it's a cool little place. Oh, hello from Baton Rouge. Hey guys, how you doing down there? Every time I hear someone from Baton Rouge, they ask me to sing the Colin Baton Rouge song, and it's so bad. It's the worst version you'll ever hear. Please come back ASAP, and we'll look you up when I'm in Nashville. I would love, please do come back ASAP. Where am I coming back to, Susan? She's commenting on YouTube. All right. So this is going to be the next song I release. I'm so excited about this one. I came to Nashville with far less savings than what I thought I needed. And I bought a little shit car for $3,500. And I remember driving all the way. Now, Mark, my mate Mark in Memphis is listening right now. And he set me up with some gigs. And he goes, look, I can give you a guarantee of $100 to play at the Hard Rock Cafe on a Thursday night. And he goes, I might be able to get some other gigs in there. We'll see how we go. And I thought, I don't have anything else on that weekend. Why don't I just take a chance? And he offered me a bed to stay in. We do have some people from YouTube now. This is so awesome. Come home to CMC Rocks 2021. I would love that, Anne. Okay, I'm getting distracted with comments. I'll come back to you, I promise. Here we go. I remember driving on the interstate to Memphis that first time and thinking, oh my gosh, like I'm an idiot. I've like sold everything to move over here. And it's like, it was the scariest thing I ever did and the bravest thing. But oh my gosh, I remember looking at it and going, if I can get through this, this is going to be a memory that I'll never forget. Like, I don't really have anything. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know what my future looks like. But oh my gosh, I'm living my dream. And I needed to capture that in a song. So here we go. This is called 25 Cents in the Ashtray. Oh, I've got 25 cents in the ashtray. Scratched a $12 cheap shades. Called it sink on the highway. Waiting someday. Everything for a dream and it's empty. Oh yeah, somewhere out in the middle of the world in a mix of traffic, but I got had it. 200 miles for $100 and folks in the said, I know it might not seem like much from the outside looking in, and I've got 25 cents in the ashtray. Scratched the $12 on a highway, maybe someday. Ain't no other way I have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Just one day I'm gonna look back at the good days, living the good days now. Living the good days now. Oh, it's frightening. I can run back home, but if I do, I know I won't try again. Yeah, I'm all in. I got a beat up car, no credit score. I got no team, and I could not even. As long as these four wheels keep on turning, I ain't slowing down. Going up with a song, and I'm being the richest girl around, and I got 25 cents in the ashtray. Scratched the $12 cheap shades, put it sink on a highway. Someday, ain't no other way I have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Just one day I'm gonna look back and living the good days, living the good days now. Living the good days now. Chelsea singing along in text in here, which is really funny. Oh, I got 5 cents in the ashtray, scratched a $12 cheap shades, a quarter sink on the highway. Someday, yeah, ain't no other way I have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Just one day I'm gonna look back at the good days, the good days now. Cheap shades, living the good days. Woo, 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 woo. Steve and I actually tried to have like some applause at the end to come in, but we're still working on a few things. Can we just give like a little round of applause to Steve, who is manning the cameras tonight. At the end of the show, I'm going to try and bring him out from behind the cameras to do a little bow for us, because this would not happen if it wasn't for Steve and Kenny imagery. Okay, so there's quite a few people. I want to do, we had like 100 people watching a minute ago, and last Wednesday we had 30, so who went live. The stream ended up having almost 2,000 views, so thank you for all those people who are sharing. Hey, Don said, way to go, Steve. Look, everyone's giving you a big round of applause. I love that. Stephanie said, I'm grateful to still have my job and to be able to buy things I need. Absolutely, Stephanie. This is like, I've never ever experienced this in my lifetime, and I was talking to my mom the other day, she's never experienced this in her lifetime. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm living off a prayer right now, and so hopefully things come through. All right, Mugs, Nash House misses you. That's so cool. Nash House is a venue that I play at from time to time here in Nashville. All right, Hands. I still remember meeting randomly on a train to Sydney from Gunnedah to Moree. Good to see you doing amazing things. Thanks, Hands. I remember that would have been like 15 years ago I met you on that train. Okay, we've got some people who say, I'll look you up when you get to Nashville. Oh, Greg Jones. Me thinks it's time to upgrade my jeans and joggers t-shirt. You are such a legend. We actually have a jeans and joggers mug sitting right back there. I went through a time when I lost my voice. For those of you who just kind of joined my journey now, but I had chronic sinusitis for 18 months, and I was out of work all the time because I couldn't sing, and I can only make a living from singing in the USA on my visa. And so I put together this campaign called Jeans and Joggers. Okay, for starters, can you send me the emoji what joggers are in messaging? So my American friends I don't really know what joggers are. They're not track pants. They're something else. And I always wear jeans and joggers all the time. And so I made this campaign called Jeans and Joggers, and my friends and supporters went out and helped me get through that hard time. Oh my gosh. And I saw Greg at Gunnedah at my show. No, is it Gunnedah? Tamworth. I know, I'm not sure, I can't remember. Did you come to the Gunnedah show? I know I definitely saw you at Tamworth with the Jeans and Joggers shirt on. I love it. All right. Don't forget, if you do love this, please share it around. That all helps. It's incredible. Little efforts will make a big impact on my livelihood right now, so thank you so much. I also have, if you go to www.KATRINABURGOYNE.com, that's where I have my merch desk set up, and you can leave a tip in the tip bucket, and you can check out some merchandise. If you want to help me out, and instead of putting just a tip in the bucket, you can grab, if you want to help me out with the most cost-effective things for myself that don't cost as much to produce as well, the digital music, the digital EPs and CDs and stuff like that aren't a cost to me. So if you haven't got my music yet, please grab it and download it. Instead of putting a tip in the bucket, make sure you take some music home with you. And then, here we go, we got some joggers in the comments. I love it. Okay, can you please play an Aussie cover, says Hands. Okay, you're tempting me with a really good time. Greg Jones said Gunnedah and Tamworth. Thanks, mate, I appreciate that. I thought you went to Gunnedah. It was such a blur. It was one of those moments. Oh my gosh, Dorito cheese. Good to see you, Melody. Love you lots. Oh, all my girls are here. I love this. Pretty please sing I Only Smoke When I'm Drinking. I can totally do that. All right, so I'm going to start off with an Australian cover. For my Aussies, we're going to teach our new American friends, because there's quite a few. Can you, if you're an American, or I know actually I had an RSVP from my friend in France and other places in the world. If you are not an Australian, can you just put like a little emoji or like a hand up or something like that so we know who you are? Emily! All right, so in Canada, I've befriended a lot of Canadians that's moving to the USA. I think it's our bond over trying to get into the USA. All right, so they say A, and you know, Steve, who is manning the cameras right now, he is from New Jersey. So he has this thing where he goes, forget about it, is what you say. For us in Australia, oh, P-dubs, Chris, love it. I love the ghost, that's so funny. All right, so, oh my gosh, Sandy, congratulations on your beautiful little bub. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. I can't wait to pinch your little chicks. All right, so for my Aussies, do you know what we say? If you know what we say, put it in the comments below. I would love for you to sing along at home. All right, let's teach these Americans how it's done. You ready? Really this. Oi! 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 She was the best machine. She kept the motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I've ever seen. She had sightless eyes, telling me no lies. She was knocking me up with those Australian thighs. Taking more than I share, and fighting for air. She told me to come and I was always there. So the walls were shaking, the earth was breaking, my mind was aching. We were ready to be all night long. Oh, you should be all night long. All working double time on a seduction line. She was one of a kind. She was my own mind. Taking more than a share. Having back in the air. She told me to call and I was already big. So the walls were shaking. The earth was breaking. My mind was aching. We were begging. Should be all night long. Should be all night long. Yeah. Okay, this is the part where I normally tell everyone that we're going to make a memory tonight. So if you're at home and you haven't showered for 2 days because you're on lockdown and there's no point showering, there's no point putting makeup on, there's no point, oh, I will say, there is a point to changing your underwear at least, okay? We're going to make a memory that time that we were on lockdown and we sing AC/DC. So if you are at home, please sing along. Are you ready to do this? Oh, you what? Should we all night long? Oh, you what? Should be all night long. Oh, you. Come on, Steve.
Shook me all night long.
Oh, you. Eli? Okay. All night long. All right. Oi, 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 oi. Yes, we did it. I'm sorry. And my mum just commented, poor Steve. This is Eli, everyone. I'm not sure if you can see him. He's out. Do the upward dog. Come on, stretch it out. He is coping pretty well for being in a 700 square foot apartment. We've been taking him out for a big long walk, so that's really good. Hey girl, all the love from Minnesota. Tina Sherman, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, Anthony, oh my gosh, how are you? I hope you're having a great show, Kat, listening while we're cooking dinner. So, Ethany, you might be able to see I've got a dulcimer on the wall that Ethany and Steve gave me so kindly when I went up to Omaha, Nebraska. I met them and I just think that they're the most beautiful people. And that I have a song on my record that is coming out, and that was what I wrote it on. That was the inspiration. Okay, so I have a few requests happening. New Jersey sounds like a sausage and a coffee. Oh, Emily. Oh, a sausage and a coffee. I can't do it. That's so funny. I'll tell you something. Steve is actually speaks Australian now as well. Like he says oi to the dog, and he says reckon all the time. And he's not from the south, like the southern people say reckon. But Eli is currently sitting on the floor, like a good boy. He's been very good. I took him for a big long walk, so we're all good. All right. Well, if you want to hear something, don't be shy. Send me some requests. We had a request for this song by Kimberly. I love Kim. She's so great. Steve is a legend. Hi from Florida, Linda. Oh my gosh, how you doing, darling? So good to see you on here. A sausage and a coffee. I got it. Totally got it. I have to laugh when you take Steve out to the dog park and run around. Yesterday we went to the dog park. We've got a dog park. I shouldn't say that word while this boy's on the ground laying down. Hello. And Steve was just running around and jumping on rocks, and I caught him on camera. And Eli was just like sniffing, like didn't care that we were there. It was very funny. All right. I just want to say good day to my friends on Instagram. If you want to see the full show, multi-camera and things that we got going on here, come on over to, there's a swipe up link in my story. So come and hang out. If you want to be a part of the conversation. Wearing my Katrina Burgman t-shirt, Kerry. Oh my gosh, that is so great. Can you do a little video of that? Like, I would love to put that in here next week. We're trying to get some content to make this a little bit more exciting. Yeah, I would love that. Thank you so much. All right. I like listening to you still in my swag. I like that. Okay, so what else we got here? This was a song for Kimberly. I wrote this song when I came to Nashville in 2015, just to try it out, see if I wanted to move here or not. And I remember the day I wrote it thinking, oh my gosh, this is something really special. And I used to always ask people to do a little manifest to create the perfect person to sing it. So I used to always ask everyone to close their eyes and visualize someone like Lady Antebellum singing this song, and then visualize my bank account and all the money going into it. However, I decided that I really love singing songs. I love being the singer and I love being the performer. So this is going to be on my new record. I just haven't figured out who I'm going to record it with. So if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. If you want to close our eyes, I'm going to visualize the perfect duo partner. Someone like Keith Urban would be great. That would be perfect. Someone like that. Just manifest the perfect duo into my life. Here we go. Though the seat's not taken, it's vodka straight on ice. Sure, I'll have another. I'll be here a while. Yeah, I'm from around here, but I grew up in Atlanta. If you really wanna know what brought me here tonight, I'll tell ya. I stop thinking when I'm lonesome, on my thing. When I think I start talking to anyone listening. When I get down, I start smoking. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm broken. I moved out here from Boston for love that wasn't real. If I'm being honest, my heart still hurts a lot. Goodbye's easy to swallow when I chase a little shot. I start thinking when I'm lonesome, when I'm lonesome, I think. When I think I start talking, anyone listening, then I get down and start smoking. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm broken. Happy here tonight. Maybe I'll drop back. I stop feeling when I'm lonesome. When I'm lonesome, I think. When I think I start talking. Anyone listening? When I get down, I start smoking. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm broken. Only drink when I'm broken. Only drink when I'm broken. I get down, I start smoking. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I only drink when I only drink when I'm broken. Woo! Thank you. Ever do any? Oh, I had a suggestion after hearing your AC/DC. Have to wonder, do you ever do Beds Are Burning from Midnight Oil? I actually was requested it just the other day, and it's the worst. Like the verses are the bad, not good. How can you sleep when the beds are burning? And it's the time has come and all that stuff. It's not the greatest. Oh, it all falls down. I could totally do that. All right, CMC Rocks Band members, this live has been updated on. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, and that's so sweet. If you have it and are enjoying yourself, please share it. Please share it on your page. That would mean so much to me. Also, I have a little merchandise table like you would at a normal gig. If you just go to my website, I've got a little landing page there where you can grab some CDs. I've got some t-shirts and stuff. If you would like to help me out, I'm currently unemployed and this is my job. So this is it. This is the only work I got. So, you know me, trying to work it. Let's have a little look. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the help you guys are sending out, all the love and the shares. All right, so I also want to say a big shout out to my Instagram friends. If you want to come on over to YouTube and Facebook, you can be a part of the conversation. Unfortunately, it's so far away, I can't see that good in there, but I love you. All right, why don't I play a song that you guys, oh, actually Emily requested Come Back. So, my friend Emily, Emily Joy, she is a killer singer-songwriter from Perth, Australia. I freaking love her. And she requested this song. So I have, for a very long time, I've been, oh, Grace Kelly, you sweet thing. Hey, I love that film clip you just did, and the song sounds great. I have already played 25 Cents in the ashtray, but if you can get enough people on here to request it again, I will do it again if you guys want it. But, so for a really long time, I was unlucky in love. This is the part where you guys are meant to go, aww. I was engaged once upon a time, and then I was unengaged once upon a time. And then I dated a guy whose mother pulled me aside one night, and she asked me when I was planning on settling down and getting a real job. Well, now I don't have a job. Probably should have got a real job. Anyway, and then I thought after that, he obviously had to go. And then I thought I would try my luck on national television on a TV show called The Bachelor Australia. And then that was the time I got dumped on national television. So I decided, I thought, stuff it. Why don't I just chase my dreams and move to the USA? And as luck would have it, as my visa was being processed, I ended up meeting an Australian guy. This is the part where you guys are meant to go, oh. Emily Cribbs, like he obviously had to go. All right, so I landed here 3 years ago with 3 suitcases, a guitar, and a big broken heart. And he said to me, Katrina, all you have to do is come back. And I thought about it for a little second. And then I thought, I've been waiting more than half of my lifetime to be brave enough to move over the other side of the world. I ain't coming back, but I can write a song about it. And don't think I put on the makeup, I'll be on the blue, wish I didn't say laid out, nothing else to do, just be baby since you left. I wear a smile sometimes, I need a reading, and then what broken, my heart stopped bleeding. And I'm strong with broken arms there. Oh, oh, and change your mind. One more try to get tired of only running free. You won't come back, come back. Someone else sits on your this. When you're thinking all this, doesn't matter how you used to be. If you want to come back to me. If you want to come back to me. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Doing great things out in California, chasing those dreams just like you want. Runs with friends from time to time, and that's me when you and I. We will laugh till I see you showing, fall in love without even knowing. Countdown, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause baby, I think it is. If you ever change your mind, won't you one more try? Get tired of lonely, wild and free. If you wanna come back, come back. Someone else's on your list. When you're thinking all these things, it doesn't matter how it used to be. If you wanna come back to me. If you wanna come back to me. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Change your mind, wanna give you one more try. You get tired of lonely, wild and free. If you wanna come back, come back. Someone else is on your list. When you're thinking all this, it doesn't matter how you used to be. If you wanna come back to me. If you wanna come back to me. If you wanna come back to me. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. If you wanna come back to me. If you wanna come back to me. If you wanna come back to me. Woo! Tina Sherman said, thank God you were unlucky in love, or you would have not met Steve. Steve is manning the cameras behind the camera. If you stick around to the end of the show, Steve's going to come out and take a bow if you want to see the face behind the man behind the cameras. Can we just do a round of applause for Steve, who is putting this amazing multi-camera thing together. We really bonded over being geeky. He upped me on the geekiness and is amazing. He's so incredibly talented. Okay, send you a tip by PayPal. You are so sweet. Let me just have a little look, Scott. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you do want to leave a tip, you can. I found these like funny little memes that I've sort of been popping up today. So, oh my gosh, you guys are so incredibly sweet. Hang on, what have we got here? I want to make sure I give you all a shout out because it means so much. We've got Lydia. Lydia, thank you so much. I really appreciate that tip. We've got Gregory Tucker, Marcus Hunter, Paul Nunn, Howard Cuffman. You are so sweet. Oh my gosh, Howard, you've given me way too much. Bradley Burgoyne, my brother, you're so sweet. Thank you, Brad. Don, you're amazing. Chris, oh my gosh, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world. Jeffrey Sis, oh my gosh. Martin Turner, Leonard, oh my gosh, Leonard Reedling. I also just received a notification from Natalie Brion. Thank you so much. Now, I wanted to thank you so much. Honestly, I'm out of work. I don't know when I'm going to be working again. So for those of you who are able to work from home and have a little loose change, it means absolute world to me. You know, I don't know how I'm going to, we don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting time. But thank you so much for hanging out. Now, I've had some requests from people wondering about t-shirts and stuff like that to Australia. Greg, you're so sweet. Thank you. If you are an Australian and you would like to grab some of my merchandise, can you please email me at info@katrinaburgoyne.com. It's super easy to remember. But I actually have, and I love my Americans. I love you, absolutely. But I noticed that the Australian dollar has dropped so much. And because the quality of stuff getting printed in Australia isn't as good as the American quality, I've been able to find shipping for $9 for a t-shirt American. The only thing now is that equals like $12 or $14, $15 just for shipping. So I wanted to compensate you guys for that, and I have a little code. If you message me, I can give you a coupon code where my Australians can get a discounted rate. Basically, I'm just like losing I'm cutting down some of my profit on it. But I would much rather come home and see you all wearing a t-shirt of mine than not. So I wanted to do that for my Aussies. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Oh, Lisa McHugh. Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know, Lisa McHugh is an incredible singer from Ireland. And they're currently on lockdown too. We did a co-write this week, or last week. I feel like everything's blurred into one. But so Lisa is releasing a new EP very soon. She can tell you all about it if she wanted to comment on it. But she just released a song that we wrote called The Scandal, and she also released a song we wrote called Watch Me. And we will have some more songs that we've written together. I love Lisa. She's so incredibly talented. Check her out. Give her some love, my friends. So we've had a request for this one. Rusty, hey Katrina, you look great. It's nice to hear you live. If you have time, love the way you play Just Another Day. I can do that one for you, Rusty. I have actually have 2 requests for this song, so I'm going to sing this one before I get to that one. Also, my friends on Instagram, if you want to be a part of the conversation, I can't read the messages all the way up there, but the live stream is on Facebook and YouTube, or you can just swipe up the link in my story. All right. So, Rusty, you like this one as well, so real good. All right. Here we go. So I only had you over for a glass of wine. Just a kiss goodnight. Now who am I with kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress, getting closer now with the velvet, tasting your skin, there's no missing, baby, that's when you're lost in. Can't help but So there's a taking chances in a candlelight. It was over before we even crossed that line. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, on my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin. There's a listen, baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You need to get up, wrapped up here right now. You look so good that I can't help but come on now when it's all falls down. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now, and with a bell up there, tasting your skin. There's a listen, baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around the shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You need to get up, wrapped up here right now. You look so good that I can't help but come on now when it all falls down. When it all falls down. Yeah. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now, and with better than tasting your skin. There's no listen, baby, that's when it all falls down. Hair around the shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You need to get up, wrapped up in right now. You look so good that I can't help but come on now when it all falls down. When it all falls down. Woohoo! Oh, here we go. Okay, so George Bell, he said, we met at Dyson House in Baton Rouge a year ago. I've been following ever since, and I keep hoping you'll be back to Baton Rouge. I would love to come back to Baton Rouge. I loved that gig. I also loved, someone said, I'm not sure if it was you, George, but someone said to me that, and I always describe it like this. When I went to Baton Rouge, someone said, Burgoyne? Your last name's Burgoyne? Oh, that's a redneck name around here. There's a lot of rednecks by the last name Burgoyne. Any relation? And I just laughed because like a lot of French settled in Louisiana. So apparently I may have some cousins in Baton Rouge. Are we having some technical difficulties over there, Steve? What's happening?
Battery's dead.
The battery's dying. No way. So we may be down on one camera. I know I promised you a multi-camera thing. Why don't you just plug it in for a little bit? Be fine. Maybe a tribute to Kenny Rogers. Okay, we could do that. If I do this tribute, I'm gonna get you guys to put your thinking caps on. I want you to tell me who sang this, who wrote the song. Okay. Now we know Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton sang this song, but I want you to tell me who wrote it. And you're not allowed to Google this, okay? Baby, when I met you, there was peace on the way. I set out to get you with a fine tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. You pull me closer and I feel no pain in the middle. auntie gave it away. No more will you cry, baby, I could never hurt you. We started and it's one. In love together, we can ride together. Make them love with each other. Islands in the street, that is what we are. No air in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one love to another. Okay, so my Auntie Ross, Jewel, Nikki, they all said the Bee Gees. Now it is the Bee Gees who wrote this song, and they're actually Australian. Hey Logan! Alright, so once you know it's the Bee Gees, it's kind of like you can't unhear it that it's a Bee Gees song. So, I do something. I'm trying to do like the Bee Gees. Do something told me that I can't explain. You pull me closer and I feel no pain. The beat in my heart. We're losing sight of the real game. No more will you cry, baby, I could never hurt you. Starting as one, in love forever, we can ride together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No air in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other. From one love to another. Perfect. So we've got Susan. Susan asked, I want to send you some money via PayPal. What's your email address? So what I'll do is I'll put, if you just go to my website, are you able to just put the little link up there for me, Steve? Thank you, darling. So I've kind of like set up a landing page on my website just as like a merch desk, so you can go check out some like more my music, some merchandise, some t-shirts and stuff like that, and then you can also leave a tip. That'd be awesome. All right. So I've had some notifications come through about incredibly kind people who have been leaving me tips. Jefferson Law, thank you so much for the tip. I really appreciate that. Alejandro, I think it's Alexandra. Alex, I know who it is. It's Alex from I actually think it's Kate, and Alex is her husband. Thank you so much, Kate and Alex. Love yous. My mom, you're so sweet. Thanks, Mama Bear, for leaving a little tip. Shezzy, thanks Shezzy. Chris Devine, you're amazing. I hope you're wearing the KB t-shirt up there. Greg Jones, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for leaving a tip. Now, we've got 5 more minutes left up here. I can keep playing if you guys are having a good time and you're enjoying the live. You just let us know, because we don't really have anything else to do today, do we, Steve? Are we down to 1 camera? We're down to 1 camera. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to try and get back here on Wednesday. I'll let you all know. If you guys want notifications, please sign up to my mailing list. It's all on my website. Just go to my www.KATRINABURGOYNE.com and I'll send you an email about my next live event. Now, we've had like around 87 people view consistently throughout the whole live, and I know when it's just like at home and it's like hard to you know, it's hard to keep someone's concentration on a TV when there's so much other distractions in life. So we really appreciate that. Kate, thank you so much. Keep trying to say but it's a J that messes me up. Alexandro. Is that right? My friend Kate is always giving me Spanish lessons. I drank a few margaritas over Christmas time and decided singing Feliz Navidad, and she told me how to say it properly, and I know that that's not right, Kate. Thanks for the streams, are great. Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate you so much. You've always been such a supporter of mine. Watching and listening between babysitting. Oh my gosh. Alison, good luck with the babysitting. Okay, so we have one more last song. Alejandro. I'll keep working on it, Kate. All right. I haven't got any requests except for this one here. I've got to look it up. I'm not sure if Rusty's still on. I'll do a verse and a chorus of this one. And you guys let me know. I can keep playing if you guys are having a great time. Susan Rollins, thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Don't forget, I don't know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. Okay. People keep tell me. So I play Louisville every Monday night, except not at the moment. And we have this awesome group of people that come in. It's my favorite gig. And I mostly sing originals and a few covers that the crowd always requests. And this is one of them. Rusty owns the bar, so he requests this song. I'm going to sing a verse and chorus of this, Rusty, if that's okay. People always tell you, boy, be thankful for what you got. People always say the darndest things. So you'll quit taking chances. All that responsibility. Trade your dreams for a little security. It's just another day. It's just another compromise. It's just another night of worn out and night. It's just another dream. It's just another life gone away. Ain't it a shame? It's just another day, yeah. Just another day. Woo, 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 woo. All right, I didn't want to miss anyone here in this PayPal thing. Susan Rollins, I did mention that before. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Thank you. Regina, thank you, darling girl. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate that. It's I think it's a scary time for everyone. So I feel so blessed that I get to have this new way of connecting with people. So it's been a bunch of fun. I think that's all. Is that all, folks? I might sing one more song to wrap it up. This song's going to be on my new record. I remember when I felt sick with sinusitis and I couldn't sing. So I was in Nashville, and it was like at the point where my dream was sort of beginning to come to an end. And I was like, I was probably going to have to go back home to Australia and get an operation. I found myself that I couldn't go out. I was so fatigued all the time. I'd sleep all the time. I was so exhausted. And I used to try and push through things. And then I was to a point where I'm like, I'm just going to go out and play my gigs and pay my bills. And my life kind of revolved around a singing bowl to steam my voice in the mornings and pray that I could get my voice back at nighttime. And I found myself so bitter and angry at God and at the world. And like, I felt like I was guided to move to Nashville to get here and be so sick and helpless. And I was alone. I didn't have any support. And I ended up finding, oh, chat is not working. Are we still online?
Should be.
Okay. I'm offline, I can't see people's messages, but...
Yeah, so mine's down too, but it still says it's live.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I found out, I ended up finding myself really bitter and jealous at the people who may have had, oh, here we are, we're live again. I found myself really bitter and jealous about the people who, you know, had financial support from their families and they'll just go out and drink all night and, you know, sleep all day. And then I remember I played a gig one night, it was at Nash House, and one of my friends said, hey, he was a staff member there. He says, can I jump up and play bass with you? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I never heard him, I just trusted him. And my friend Kay messaged me, you've been live the whole time, we got you. And he got up and played bass with me, and he was amazing. And I said, mate, like, you're so good, why aren't you pursuing like playing bass? Like, you're so talented. And he goes, well, you know, I thought it's probably time I grow up and have a big boy job. And I said, no way, for real? And he goes, yeah. He goes, 12 months ago I played the Grand Ole Opry with Luke Holmes. And I was like, geez, he goes, I used to tour with Luke all the time. And he goes, but I just felt like I needed to get a big boy job and pay for, you know, I wanted to get married. So he's paying for a wedding. So I had a moment of like having a little realizations, like, even though sometimes it's really hard when I'm living in a country where I can only make an income from music, it's kind of like, right now it's like it's all or nothing. Like, actually no, it's not all or nothing. It's like I don't have any other choice but to keep trying at this and never give up, because that's the way it is. So this is called The Next Big Thing. Here we go. Pendles with that is money instead of time. Sleep so late, party don't die, but it's drinking with the boys that'll get inside. He bought a guitar and nothing to say, that won't stop him anyway. She's a knee-high blue, point heel, rock the days of dukes to the top of the field. There's no dead man here, but a blues can kill. There'll be one sign for moving down steel. She's a library card for what you can steal when you bat your eyes and get a record deal. Everybody thinks that the next big thing, that the next big song, like a big star, sing, paying a big house for a big high dream. Oh, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody thinks that the next big thing. From Cleveland to bar, 3 hours away, she's a hometown star. Said, New York City, they'll take you far, but nobody ever told her it would be this hard. She sings karaoke with a home sleeve, but she just knows she's gonna get seen. Now everybody thinks that the next big thing, got the next big song, like a big star. Sing, paying a big house for a big high dream. Oh, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody thinks that the next big thing, got the next big song, like a big star. Sing, paying a big house for a big high dream. Oh, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody thinks that the next big thing. I'm 12 years in, playing small roles, still chasing breaks that never come through. Gotta buy all the rigs and music sing, and I'm always making progress till the rent is due. Damn. Everybody thinks that the next big thing, got the next big song, like a big star. Sing, paying a big house for a big high dream. Oh, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody thinks that the next big thing, everybody if you have enjoyed yourself, please share this. If you can share it to your page or around to your friends, that would mean so much. I always thought at least I might be able to get one new fan or two. So also I have a little merch desk laid out for you on my homepage. If you just go to www.KATRINABURGOYNE.com, you are able to leave a tip and buy some merchandise. That would mean the world. Nice tune. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Now, the moment that you've been waiting for. Can we give one last round of applause to Steve from Kinney Imagery? Come on over here, Steve. Let's see your face. Come over here. Take a seat. Thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say to these guys?
No, just I have tons of gratitude that you guys are tuning in and that you are enjoying it. And we're really trying hard to put as much as we can into the production of this. And we're only planning on making it bigger and better every week. So stick around, keep watching. It's about to get really cool.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. And wait, do you want to go live on Wednesday? Do you want to just do the same thing? Wednesdays and Saturday nights, which is like Thursdays and Sundays for my Australian friends. Thank you, Steve. Thank you guys so much for hanging on out. And Eli's just chilling out. He's been such a good boy. See ya. Thank you so much for the tips. Thank you for the love.